Did I? You know, I'm pretty sure I've commented on it, but I just want to be sure. Music in this game's pretty good. I just been kind of mulling about here, and I'm just like, hey, it's pretty good. And we got ourselves a cutscene just straight out the gate, so that's just, you know, fun. I'll say this, so I'd like to apologize for my crimes. Lance, calm down. This is what they call forgiveness. Sucker punched us with a whole tank. Took us minutes to heal all that damage. Can't forgive me, I haven't wronged you. I don't know where I was going. What was I doing? Was I talking? No. Anyway, there's more fun side battles. But I'm just like, hey, you know what's really good time? I'm loving the music in this game. I just haven't had an amazing time to comment on it, but I've gone back through and listened to some of the Floors music, and there's just a general improvement in quality, I feel. Maybe I'm only just now noticing it, but I don't know. I feel like they've really knocked this one out of the park. What is a problem, however, is no one has posted the OST to this game, and I want to kill. I just want to listen to some of the songs, man. Specifically, I looked up Lance's theme. It ain't there. I did, however, check out Furna's channel, or Fiona, however you're supposed to pronounce that. I have no idea. The chick who makes the music. Either way, you know. And, I mean, I'm already subscribed there, but she has a neat song that I'm like, wait a minute. Because it just kind of clicked for me. Because I may have heard a song that's in this game that we haven't encountered yet that was super good. The main reason I bring up that is the main reason I'm thinking this, because she's actually posted some of the music that was in this game before. It wasn't even tagged that, or anything of the sort. Like the Snow Queen song that was like the ice area battle theme. That song was out and about before then. And her most recent upload is the time of this one, which is a big old glitchy nonsense, which the only noticeable word is the term dusk. Sounded amazing, and I'm like, ooh. And I'm pretty much looking forward to it. So it had best be in the game, or I'm gonna be a right livid. Or else, because that's just a massive letdown if that's not the case. What have we done? Oh, that's right! Lance has the charge thing. Do we want to see Hyper Beam, or do we want to have a good chance of killing? What is the chance? 20% chance? Oh, no, then this is more worth it. Let's go for it. Baby over limit, baby. Baby, baby. Maybe, baby. Who knows? Ho, ho, ho. We got a good thing going on right here, don't we? I've been watching a couple other streamers nowadays. I'm finally starting to really, I guess, apply myself a little bit better. And of course, this may not be the most consistent thing, but I've been noticing how other commentators specifically do their commentary. And the one that I personally like, which doesn't unfortunately work for me too well, is, well, a dude who doesn't have a face cam. You know, this can't see none of that. His is just the game. So he doesn't talk very often, which, I mean, that's good, but I still really enjoy his comment, like his good stuff. Then again, he's in like his 30s, and he has a lot of obscure. It's Fine Sauce Vinny, by the way. I'm just gonna go out there and say it. He doesn't have that old. Oh, I'm in the ruins now. Okay. When's Akron gonna join the party? It's the one, because honestly, that was a joke. My friend, I think I probably brought this. I actually don't know if I brought it up in this game. This is a good song too. And then you go, warming may be a myth, but a meteor impact could definitely do it. Also, these ruins land discovered for thousands of years deep under the ice. Maybe it's some of the first people to ever see them. Start taking notes. That means there must be buried loot around here. Is it too much to ask for some lore and backstory behind the places we visit? Simpletons only care about your selfish desires. What if it's space aliens make this? Yeah, I feel that. I kind of like, why am I allowed in here? I just realized. I'm fully allowed in here, just like, oh, you can't have access to that other area. Aha! That's the one. Well, at the end of the day, it's not like it really matters. At least for right now. But, hey, what was I going on about? Music. Oh, that Akron guy. He was the final boss of the third game. And one of the few fan arts that I saw was specifically a really, really good design for him in like a humanoid body. I'm like, that'd be a good party member. It's specifically my friend who really latched onto that idea. Oh, that would be so cool, because the whole like gimmick they had going on up to that point was that in the second one, the final boss joined your party. I'm like, yeah, third final boss joined the party. I mean, it doesn't really make a whole lot of actual sense, but it'd be cool. And Akron's a cool boss, so here we are. We don't really have a whole lot more particularly strong reasoning for it. He's just a really good design. He has some decent lore behind him, and he didn't seem like a bad guy from what it's worth. He just he was just created to kill. That was literally all he's known. He means kill everything. Why can't we have a redemption arc for him, huh? He was even in Bullet Heaven too. That was a good time. Mountain Dew this time. This is weird. I do the do, but not a do that I particularly do very often. You know, I don't do the do. Not too often. That's more of my brother's thing. It's because it's actually his soda. Not the biggest fan of Dew most of the time. I mean, okay, it's not bad. I just drink other things, you know? It's not like I'm just gonna say no to some Dew. I mean, that's why I'm drinking it, but it's like a middle ground soda. That's what I consider like basic ones like Coke, Pepsi. Those are all in like the middle tier, I'd say. Like, they're drinkable, but they're not something I'm gonna actively seek out, you know? And considering some of the downsides that, you know, regularly ingesting an arseload of caffeine can generally put on your body, like that strain, I don't know that's super worth it. Dr. Pepper, now that's where I started saying like, oh yeah, no, that's worth it. I'll definitely throw my body through the meat grinder if I could put this in my face. I even still have one of the cans from just earlier today. At least I'm not too big of a piggy. You can also, based on my physical appearance, how often I decide to partake upon the magical land of caffeinated beverages, considering that I am very fat. I mean, I'm not like a bald person, but I'm most assuredly overweight. But feels like a non sequitur, but it'll like tie together. You know, I gotta say, I'm really, really bad about actually consistently streaming on the weekends. At least this time I had a good reason, because it was my brother's birthday and we had food. And during that time that food was being eaten and birthday celebrations were going on, he was, you know, doing birthday things. I couldn't stream during that. So, yeah, no. At least this time I have a reason, rather than just not streaming for some reason, you know? I don't like my inability to announce when I can stream, you know? I do have a Discord, and that's always the game plan. Like, I'm gonna say, hey, I'll post updates on the Discord, but I don't have an active enough viewer base. I mean, I have the Discord. It's still technically down there in my Twitch description, but maybe it's just not active enough, because everyone there who's still even in there doesn't watch me anymore. It's a damned shame, really. But what can you do, you know? if it became more active, I mean, if someone wanted to get in contact with me, that'd be the place to do it. Like, hey, if you ever want to talk, man, I'm here. You know, typically I am here. If you want to just hang out, come watch a stream, start talking to me. I'd be down to chat. You got a question? Sure, whatever, man. I'll be down. Same with Discord. Just hit me up with a message on that bad boy. It's free for everyone to join, and it's not like it's completely dead right now, so it would pretty much just be me there. But if you ever wanted to talk, you ever wanted, like, someone to hang out with, play a game, sure, man, I'd be down. I'm kind of poor and have bad internet connection a lot of the time, but I'm at least, you know, there. Consistently, but I am. Not exactly by my own volition, and consistently. It's because I don't exactly... I do have a Twitter, but I've never used the dang old thing. And I don't really do Facebook or any of those other social medias. It's not a me thing. I always just wanted to try to do the whole streaming video fun time, with it's just a place where you'd say, any of you people out there, you want to talk? Hey man, I'm here. Just come and talk. I don't want to fully interact with the chat. I wanted to min-max on chat interaction, you know? What's the point of using the stream format for my videos when I could just record this, throw on some editing, and just put it out there? I wanted the stream format, so that way people can actually get in contact. They can have some conversation, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, if you're saying, whoa, man, your stuff's kind of boring on the down low, well, there's a solution to that. Come say hi. I'm not trying to put blame on anyone out there. I'm just saying that's the fact of the matter. Don't think for a second I won't be here to listen to you. Sure, I may not have a whole lot to talk about what you're talking about, but I mean, I'll be here and I will be, like, paying attention. I've already shown I don't mind too much when people just talk about whatever, you know? The only time I've gotten on people's cases is the one dude in particular, that's Chris, who just shows up and starts saying offensive things in my chat. He's a meanie. Oh. To tie it back around to this, when am I going to get the ice walking boots? I still do very much want... They probably want to get all of the ice puzzles out of the way, you know? Just to really make sure. But it's upsetting me now, because I want to get to that one sand mammoth from earlier that I couldn't get to because... Dude, man, there's a big old ice path in the way. I can't walk on that. That's ice. Despite the fact you very much can still walk on ice. But, you know, who's mentioning it? Who's paying attention to that? Oh, no one. No legs over here doesn't got any legs, but has the power to summon one of the creator gods of this universe, but he can't walk across some ice. How dare you? Look how dead this man is. And in an instant, the problems have been solved. Still want to at least try with the instant death. I find instant death, even if it's inconsistent, is still a somewhat worthwhile strategy to partake upon, because even if it doesn't work most of the time, it's just free damage, really, you know? Typically, they balance instant death skills in games like these by making them kind of either don't do anything, or the damage that they do is irrelevant. But in this, a lot of the instant death stuff is still just kind of good, so... You know... Alright, sure, I suppose. Blam. I seem to remember to point that away from my face. That's another 2 down. These things are always weak to ice, aren't they? I just got a double turn of Hasty Good. I just got Charge and Haste off 2 turns in a row. It's a good time. Oh, yes. Have you ever really gotten the craving? Like, okay, you know what? I guess I'll just phrase it like this. I am very, very much so craving to replay the Paper Mario Pro mode. And I don't mean just play through the game. I mean re-record the dang old thing. Like, stream it again. I had so much fun doing that, but it was also the first thing I had ever done. And a lot of the, like, there were a lot of simple problems I could have, oh, Captain's good. There's a lot of simple problems I could have fixed amidst that one, but it's only been a couple months. I think it's a little bit early to be redoing series, you know? Pink squid between turns, that's all fine. How do I have so few snowballs? How do I have so few snowballs? This doesn't make sense. I just don't understand. But on the topic of, future games I wanted to play or replay, I've been particularly feeling like, man, I've been also craving some Skies of Arcadia. That is one of my favorites. That one's a good one. But unfortunately, there's no unique thing to do with Skies of Arcadia, which is the problem. It's like, I have it, you know, but she doesn't need Snowcats anymore now that I think about it. Just as a brief by-the-by, just as a thingle. She doesn't need that anymore. Here, Lance, you can have Snowcats, because you do not have an ice attack. So that'll at least give you some way of dealing with them, because she now has Ice Storm. But yeah, I typically like to have, you know, a little bit of something special for my playthroughs. A little bit of spice, a little bit of je ne sais quoi in my playthroughs, because I like to either be doing a challenge mode, maybe it's a new game like I'm doing here, and I'm still playing on the hardest difficulty. But Skies of Arcadia doesn't have anything like that from what I've seen, at the very least. I mean, he might, but who really knows? I haven't seen anything about it. There's definitely niche, is the thing. And is most assuredly a niche environment. I guess I'll just upgrade Aqua Volley, and then I can just... I don't really need to upgrade Refresh. Upgrade Hurricane, I suppose. Extra wind damage. And No Legs over here. I could put more points into his over limit, but I do want... I'll just upgrade the Drive-By. I was going to say, this is probably the final rank of Drive-By, I would at least assume. We could put another point in Barrier just for next time. We're getting a lot of our good skills upgraded this time. Hey! We'll probably get... Yeah, Poseidon's most assuredly going to be the boss. If there's anything to say about it, he's gonna just be the boss. Oh, here's that, like I was talking about music earlier, here's that, like, Snow Queen song again. I'm just gonna comment on that every time it appears, because this is such a good song. I quite like it, if I do say so myself. Really kind of knocked it. It's very synthy, which is strange for an ice song, you know? I don't know, I don't typically see ice songs. If we're actually on the topic of music, especially indie game music, there was a game that I had never heard about. I didn't know anything about it. I've never even heard anyone having heard about it. So that's how obscure we're talking about here. Like, even the people that I know didn't know. So that means no one knows. But I happened upon one of the songs in the game. The game is called Skeleton Boomerang. It's on Steam, I guess. I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about it because I don't know. What I do know, however, is that that game has such a bangin' OST. I'm almost interested in playing it. That game has knocked so many other games out of the park and beyond. On sheer, like, quality, at least in my opinion, of the music. It is outstanding in all of its cases. I would highly recommend any of you to go out there who, I'll specifically say that the style of music is like that old Genesis, very bit synthy goodness. It's not this kind, it's like the old-fashioned, that little like 8-bit like Genesis era-esque music. And it's so well done. There's some jams for you all. If you ever wanted something to listen to on the by-the-by, on the down low, on the side, there you are. I hope you all enjoy. Topic of music, I'm just kind of sitting back and enjoying. Before the epic Final Fantasy games, I was never a huge fan of this styling of music. It was just another one. It was just effectively another face in the crowd, another noise in the hall, I suppose would be a decent auditory comparison. But because I grew up with these after a while, it's just, this styling of music really just grew on me. It's not like I didn't like it, like I said, it's just another one there. I never really acknowledged its existence. It was there, I kind of enjoyed it, but now that I hear them, I'm like, yes. Oh yes, it's a very good time now. Now is the time when good times ought to be timed. This thing, we're about to actually win this fight, so we're going to be able to see what's in that little chest coming right up ahead. Fortunately, I need oh, they're all surrendering. Oh, just making my life easy. Peace. Nah, man. They're out. You see all this? See all this chitsy garbage? Oh, yeah. Oh, you know this is a bit more of a European, British-esque game, because he just called cigarettes a fag. Saw that for a bit. I'm like, Lance, you can't say that. That's against the rules. It's rude to call people that. At least nowadays. Oh, nowadays that gets a lot worse. But no, that's like cigarette in the Japan land. Look at how strong this rainbow is. Whoa! No rainbow. Rainbow turn off. There should be no rainbows here if I can help it. Who are you to be putting rainbow? What bills are you paying to be putting rainbows in my game? No. That's not gonna. That doesn't check out. You ain't paid no bills. You ain't got the permits for that. What's this worm? Oh, if we fought this, we've done this before. Oh. Okay. Well, that's not fun. Hey guys, suppose just AoE as hard as humanly possible and see where it gets us for right now. Why, oh why, does No Legs not have an earth or a fire attack? Oh, so many enemies are weak to fire and earth. I've been noticing that more so than any other person, even Lance, who also has a similarly, like, strict move pool. Like, No Legs is missing the really key ones. He kind of gets the niches of, like, holy, dark. I guess I can't even say dark, because, you know. Like, he has, like, a pseudo AoE holy, but, Matt, the only one who doesn't have holy is Lance. And dark. The only one who doesn't have dark is Matt. Actually, Anna doesn't have dark, now that I think about it. Okay, I guess that checks out. But I'm saying, like, water a bit, I guess. It's like Anna and Matt have water. And I don't know. But it's just fire and earth are missing. And I had to give him poison on top of that. So it's just like, ooh. Gotta be careful with what skills you're giving your teammates, you know? Yeah. Well, you want to get type coverage on as many people as possible. I'm not actually saying that, like, type coverage thing is a bad thing. That was one of the problems 4 had. Like, everyone had pretty much every type of element. Everyone could do everything, meaning someone who was lackluster in one regard was one of the worst teammates. Like, Ana was overall lackluster in everything because she was typically just the weakest teammate. She just didn't excel in any of the areas as much as anyone else. And so I gave her the Alchemist's Bow, and that gave her an even more definitive purpose, because it was like, oh, she's good at applying status ailments, but, well, there just wasn't enough of a reason to have that, like, consistent of supply. And so if you equip the Alchemist's Bow, it turned up the it, like, traded in the, like, stats and her damage and all that nonsense with just more chances of applying any status ailment in the game. And it gave her a purpose of spamming Arrow Rain, and that's it. What's this? Oh. East. Red Pine Town, currently under siege. Tourists be warned. Oh, this is cheeky. I can't get to that. Because there's a dude right here. Cheeky, cheeky. Is this popcorn? It is popcorn. You'll need a lot of... Why is it huge? How big is this piece of popcorn? Dude, that's like as big as I am. And I'm a big guy. Oh. Big old popcorn. Now, kind of forgot what I was going on about 2 seconds ago. I saw that popcorn, saw this icy dude, and... Oh, I remember. We're talking about, like, type coverage. Yeah, Ana was simply the weakest one until you got her the Alchemist's Bow. And then once you got the Alchemist's Bow, she became super useful in boss fights, meaning then Lance became the worst. At least, Lance was really good at clearing out multiple enemies, but he was kind of bad at single target damage, which I'm like, alright, that's a fair, like, downside. But because he just typically didn't have a place in boss battles, I didn't see him very often, because a lot of the time once you got farther and further into that game, you know, enemies pretty much became boss battles with how tanky they were. So, you know. Can we talk about, like, this fight right now? Can we make note of what's going on in this fight right now? Because every single one of these enemies just commits suicide, and that last group of enemy froze all 3 of my party members, meaning I just got 6 enemies to the teeth that just Rambo'd themselves into me. Alright, do you want to calm down, Mr. Enemies? Because we can talk about this. There's no need to get violent now. At the very least, like, gotta say one good thing about the situation. I saw 4 waves, and I was mentally in anguish. Oh, no. Except now we're fine. It's just like, alright, you get 3 waves of the suicide dudes, and then you get a slime bunny to curb the murder that they attempted to place upon your body. See, now it's fine. See, like, we'd be pretty far into 4 by this point. We'd be getting near the end of the game in 4. And in 4, every fight would be 3, 4, maybe even 5 waves. And, oh, it would get ridiculous. I gotta say, that is probably the biggest downside of 4, and they have most assuredly fixed it up till this point. There have been a couple times where I've seen a few too many, like, big amounts of multiple wave enemies, but typically it's 1 or 2, and that's about it. It's definitely better than its predecessor, and I'm giving credit where credit's due, you know? It's a lot nicer. Had a good dark attack. Oh, here we go. And I proceed to use bomb anyway. It's just because those droney dudes are weak to bomb, and I'm like, hey, I got one of them really high cooldown pseudo ultimates just lying in the back pocket. Might as well unload on it and then use. What's it? Dark? Fire? What are you weak to? Fire. That'll work. Not as good for the other guys, but it'll work for him. And now that we got that good stuff coming out, we can just swap in a mat, do some AoE, and then bada bing, bada boom, problem solved. See that? Easy. Did I accidentally get swapped onto a lower difficulty or something? Because, oh boy, am I noticing this is a bit easier than before. Someone's got to calm down just a little bit with how much nonsense I'm just getting for free. Oh, yeah. Great Shredder. Oh, it's maxed. 25% chance to instantly kill. It's a pretty high chance, actually. I'm not gonna get on their case for that one. That's just really nice, you know? Those are all done. Anna and Adelaide doesn't get anything. Anna, just put points into your limit break, I suppose. Over limit. Whatever terminology you want to use, no one cares. Okay. Seth?
A gem that reminds you of the deep sea and a drowning.
Quality. And away we go. Welcome to the Arctic Expedition. So much for exploring new lands. There's already NPCs here. I found the treasure and taken it hostage. Travel to get to the next town. Oh, Red Pine, I think. Yeah, Red Pine Town was settled around the same time as Greenwood. A lot of rivalry over fishing rights. Well, that's right, obviously. Huh. I wonder how they're holding up at the Great Impact. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, it sounds like it's been totally obliterated. What? He's not wrong. Why are you booing him? He's right. It probably did get wiped off the map. It's gone. Buddy boy, it's gone. And it doesn't matter what you want to feel about that. It's just a fact of the matter. We don't know that, but it's pretty safe to assume from what we've heard. That place, oh, it's really gone. Just like that icicle creep. He's really gone. Ooh, Holy Weakness. That's a good time. That's a rare one. And requiring me to use multiple AoE holy attacks. That's something only Anna can easily provide. I mean, it's not the only way to provide it. Of course, you could equip a weapon with the holy element and use an AoE attack that pulls from your weapon's typing. But other than that, you don't get a traditional, holy AoE goodness. It's good to keep in mind the unique strengths of your party, because that's most assuredly one of them for Anna. She ain't got much, but she got that. Still weak to holy, and away we go. Oh, that's not right. Oops. We are so close, and yet still so far away. From killing this fight in particular, it is in fact taking a little while. Because I mean, there's still another wave. We're not even like done yet. I mean, they're surrendering, but they also still need to die. Oh, it didn't kill. Defending. Ah, I thought I'd get a free turn in on the next ones. Oh well. Yeah, it's more the creepazoids. At least we get more of that really swood music. No, swood is not a real word. Don't think about that like it is. I just used it to be difficult. Don't concern yourselves with my minor issues, because I have many issues. Concern yourselves with the major issues. Do not fret about the minor things, like me not being able to talk and using fake words that aren't real for anyone. None of this is important. Ow. Ow. I thought it'd be really neat if it actually, the blue shell dudes, always exploded on the person who has the most HP because they're in first. That would have been a nice touch, but I was specifically analyzing it, and no, Well, actually, maybe technically, but I was meaning like total HP. Like they went for Lance when no legs is technically a better target. But I guess if they mean like raw numbers, I didn't actually analyze that enough. Maybe they do that. I don't know. Now that I'm actually like brought it up and vocalized it, I'm kind of realizing maybe I didn't do enough research onto that point. Well, that's just too damn bad, I suppose. There is no legs. We do have another bear to grind down. All these bears. Every time the bears. Why must it be bears? I do not want bears. Bears are dumb, stupid, and they're smelly heads. I don't want it. I thoroughly do not want. Alright, now we're getting the elemental dances with no legs done. That's awesome. But I do not want bears. Okay, you know what? Maybe I do want bears, because these bears come with a new enemy that I can obtain. Hello, welcome to my possession. Hope you enjoy your stay, good sir. The wolf dog. Dog that hunts in packs and buffs its allies' attack power. It'll attack whoever hurt it last and avoids attacking frozen players. Oh, bye. Oh, man, screw this. This is not what I'm talking about. Oh, that's a dead dog. Avert your eyes, children, if you are squeamish about very, very violent dog murder, because, oh, it's coming. There's also dogs being forcibly captured into slavery. It's not a wolf dog, it's a dog wolf. That was a hilarious joke, man. Whoa, boy. I knocked that one out of the park now, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Poison, I guess. Too many bears. This point still stands. From whenever I last said it, bears. Too many of them. Get them out of here. They just gotta love shoving bears down my throat, don't they? They get a kick out of it. They think this is a very good product. Hey. I'm sorry, that pun was unbearable. I feel like they're a little bit too obvious, you know? I'm barely trying. Oh. You know, sometimes you just gotta fully embrace the degeneracy sometimes, you know? Sometimes you gotta have fun with it. If you can't beat them, join them. And I never wanted to win. I never did. I've always been on the side of a bunch of punishment. Many punishment. It's not very good phrasing, but I mean the point gets across, but it's just bad English. Many punishment? Ugh. You'd get failed for putting that in a writing test. Whatever, some such. Speaking of waves, there's 3 too many. 3 is too many when there's tanks involved. And it's a hallway fight, meaning, or this is a blockade fight, we gotta do this one. These are always the ones that take the longest, too, which is... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Because it's like, oh, these are the ones you have to do, you better be ready to fight it, but... considering they're the ones that are mandatory, I have to do these longer ones. I'd rather opt into the longer ones and have to do the shorter ones. You know what I'm saying? Like vice versa this, but then it'd be like, oh man, the side content is too difficult to get to because it's past all these long slog fights. This is why too many waves is generally just not a great idea, you know? You want to be careful about that, or else you really don't want your player base getting fatigued. Which, oh yes, waves. very much so can apply. Way too much fatigue. Slap. Slap. What can I kill you with? Bomb, of course. Should have seen this coming. Oh, okay, we're doing this now? Alright. You know what, if we're getting like a free turn, to make it easy, I'm just gonna use everyone in this turn. I'm gonna use every party member. There may be an achievement for that, I don't know. I don't exactly like hovering through the medals to see what they are, because I like the surprise, you know? It's nice to have a little bit of surprise in the video game. I mean, the information's right there. Shit, Natalie had the haste, not Lance. If there is a medal, we don't get to see it now. Unless I do something like this. Wait, that's not right. No. Wait, like 2 seconds. No, that's wrong. There we go. And we come over here, and then we just, yep. Now we get another chance, now that I'm not a dingus. I had no legs. Get the fudge out of here and revive the man. For the man things to be done. Yeah, we've had no legs have a thing to do. Actually, I don't think no legs did anything. Here. Throw your sword. No. Yes. Poison them. And now we swap into Anna, and then that'll automatically give us all 5 party members. I don't know. If I'm gonna be entirely honest, I don't know. What's gonna happen? Anything special? Probably not. But it'll make me happy, and that's what's important here. It pleases me. Plus, it just covers one of my bases. There's typically, like, if this goes the 4 out, there's probably an achievement for using, like, every over limit, using at least all your moves once and applying status ailments, using each, like, item type, a lot of stuff like that. Like, basic stuff that I typically just don't do too often. Like, use a throwable item in battle a lot of the time is a, achievement or whatever. And I just never do them. Like, I didn't get a medal for that. So, you know, it's, oh, wow, that's still ridiculous. Oh, this is why we Mammoth. Say, vote yes for Mammoth. It's a whole lot of dead. You taste that? You smell that fresh symphony of, you know, rotting corpse? Good, it's a good time. Real quality. Bring your friends and family. Have a good time with the kids. The Mammoth Murder Hour. I would definitely rate that 5 out of 5. Got another magazine. Completely normal. Do not press. Upgrade your overlimits. That's one problem I had in 4, is I just did not upgrade my overlimits because I kept forgetting. I'm like, oh, whatever, they're still good. And then a time eventually did come around where I should be using overlimits and they didn't do all that much just because... But, what am I going on? Yes, I gotta talk to this guy. Hello! Oh, he wants popcorn. Wind blew away my popcorn. Yeah, you're gonna have to find every bit of it in the Frozen Valley. You have to complete every quest. I'm gonna exploit your dedication. Fuck you too, dickhead. How do I get over there? Oh, I can just... Oh, no, I can't walk there. I mean, I can I'll fight this guy, I suppose, but I don't know how to fight. Oh, please tell me there's a gimmick here. Oh, thank you, Mike. I need to keep Anna in the front line for this whole fight. I just need the chance of an instant victory, you know? I want to relish in the odds. There we go. Oh, this is just a bunch of worms. That's not too bad, actually. What are you weak to electricity. Oh, that's convenient. And then I hit the one that's not weak to electricity because I'm bad. Yes. Great. Vike just cleared out 2 waves effectively. It's a good time. I don't feel too bad about having summoned Vike in that one generic hallway fight. We are already gotten half our SP back. If I really, really needed to, I could just summon Vike again in like 1 more kill. So it's not that bad, really. Anyway, we can just block because they're surrendering. Now we have a bit more difficult of a wave because there's the QT worm, and I can't directly target it. So I need to AoE as much as humanly possible to take out that one. And have a free action take away like half our HP. That's also very good. Completely acceptable. And then get a free laser beam with that. Boom, baby! Lives with 60 HP. Proud of yourself? Here. Let's get a free set of blocks. Why not? I mean, I could have entered the next fight with another attack, but whatever. Oh, they've made an ice bear. Oh, every time with the bears. Is this where you get your sick kicks? You can take your hand out of here, because I don't want the mammoth killing the bear. Growler bear. A bear that attacks with huge chunks of ice. He's quite tame until provoked and holds a grudge against whoever hit him last. Time to hit them all. Yep. Time to hit them all. Oh, this is a good idea. Yep. There goes Lance. And then after that, it seems to become random. Okay. That's not too bad. Here, I'll just use the Mass Revive to give Matt auto life. So that way there's not even a chance he can die, considering the fact that, okay, first off, we're going to swap Lance out here because he's dying. But I'm going to have Matt go last, so that way he can take some hits, you know, for the team. You know, for the team. Boom. Ow. Oh, that is... Wow, okay. I don't have that spell. It was cool, but I don't have that. No Legs gets the last attack this time. Mr. has an auto revive. Luckily, we do still need some general damage on Mr. Polar Bear, though, so... we are not in too big of a problem when it comes to trying to kill this thing, so that's fine. Let's hope Sushi Cat bounces all 3. Yep. Cool. Ow. Ow. Welcome back. You're gonna die again because you don't ever dodge. And it killed him. Oh, well, now I have haste. That's nice. Not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad. See here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna then immediately just give drop by. No, we're gonna tag in Lance. Would this kill? Oh, I doubt it. Yep. Got closer than I thought, though, so maybe I shouldn't be risking these things. Polar Bear! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! It's a bipolar bear. No particular reason for that other than the fact that it's a polar bear. And, I don't know. Humor is a hard thing, you know? You can't always just be making jokes. It's not something that, oh, okay, wow, you just mauled that man right in the face. You just attacked him. You, like, actively went out of your way to inflict as much damage as humanly possible upon his person. You're a real animal, bear. I want you to know that you disgust me. see. First 4 waves, okay, we just flew by him. Now that we're actually in the bear phase, longer than the 4 fights leading up to it, even one with the cutie worm. I do not like these bears. I do not like them, Sam I am. Alright, bears down. Fraggle. Frazzle. Hey, what do we got here? Biovirus, some grapes, and an emerald. Okay. Put the grapes in your mouth. Guess I could upgrade this, I suppose. I mean, that'd heal me more. Or I could upgrade this and have better electric damage, which... I could get, like, ice. Ice is not going to be relevant for a hot minute. I might as well get electric. I mean, why not? Now it's done. Good. And then... yeah, whatever. Natalie! No! Lance! No! No Anna, and no legs. No. Okay, then. There's like stuff over here, which is, you know, nice and fun. Ooh! The Sharanga! That looks cool. Cosmic weapon that shoots pure energy. Has high stats, but few special effects. Actually neat. I want to forge it. Mainly geometry when attacking. That actually does have a lot of stats. I actually really like that. I'm effectively just lowering the bomb damage. Plus, there's a less chance of enemies to run away, but I mean, whatever. It's okay. It's not anything overly special. Are these the slidey ones? They are the slidey ones. Okay. Just like in 4. I love block pushing puzzles. They're so basic, and yet at the same time, so satisfying to solve. Architecture's amazing. It's so well preserved. These temples must have been very impressive back in that day. Oh, aliens could have built this. I'm calling it now. Thousands of years ago, the people who lived here must have been influenced by extraterrestrial forces. It's possible, but not likely. An organized civilization made of slaves could have easily constructed something like this. Perhaps they built these to honor their glorious leader. Which must have been a man, just like me. Traveler, cold, wanted to build a house. I like Matt's idea. Matt is the most realistic one here. You know why any of those explanations do, you know, like, you're not too bright, are they? Well, what makes you an expert on ancient history? How can you say for sure it wasn't aliens or communists? You know, I was a student in university, and history's one of my favorite subjects. I learned all about the Forgotten Kingdom of Cats and the history of the major provinces, theories of dark and light magics, and about many popular myths and legends. You can learn a lot from reading, you know. You're so smart, then how'd you end up in a dangerous scouting mission then? Not some comfortable academic role. I don't want to talk about it. Ooh! Now I'm the block that needs to be slid, and we've already gotten one of the rewards. I love these things. Oh boy, and now we're already done. Oh, the wrecking rod. We're like a wrecking ball on a stick, which also explodes. This is a Natalie thing, right? Yes, it boosts the power of bomb skills, which he doesn't have right now. We unleash bomb blast when attacking. Finally, snowballs. Bubble ring when attacking. Now we finally have this stupid thing upgraded. Now we just need to upgrade everything else that relies on snowballs. Of course. Alright, let's try to find our way out of a place like this. Anything over here? There is everything. That was popcorn. I found it? Question mark? I'm so good. Okay, let's just try to leave, huh? There we go. Oh, cheeky. It's neat that I can do that. Oh, you can push this one. Ah, so I'm a... Aha! Okay. I like more block pushing puzzles, except this time in actual, like, puzzle. That doesn't work. Sometimes you just gotta try things. I've always been a big fan of these kind of puzzles where you just kind of gotta fiddle with stuff. You gotta see what happens, you know? Who knows what's gonna happen? How am I supposed to come at you from this side? I gotta go over there. I'd have to connect with here. I mean, oh wait, no, I just pushed the. God damn it! I just realized what I did. I thought that would have been. This ice is really annoying me. There's some shoes that would lock on it. It's arranged so specifically. Some of the nature spirits are mocking us. You have to leave here. I shouldn't have pushed that block. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Wait, what? It's like I need to get the. No, yeah, you can't push it like that. Maybe you do need the ice shoes for this bit. Who knows? Because none of these, like, cleavage points get me anything in particular. I mean, I can do this. No. God damn it. I can come up here and then move down and then push it there, but... Oh, that works, actually. Never mind. Huh. I'll be damned. I just did it. See why I love these puzzles? And now we can push this down here, come over here, step here, move that, push this, hoop, push here, push you. Then we go, boop, 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 boop. Can I not walk here? Oh, you have to come from over there. Ah, yes, okay. Hey, there's a hat. Gives me Berserk. That was a lot of reward. That was a lot of effort for minimal reward, but, I mean, at least it's something, I suppose. It's got some good stats on it, but I don't really care, so... But hello, Santa! Hello! Oh, it just is Santa. Don't tell anyone you saw me here. Not in the mood this year. Give me a star. That's cool. Is this Miss Claus? Oh, that's Stephanie, so sorry. Kind of secret, but... Oh, items of quest you only get around the... Oh, yeah, certain holidays. Huh. Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, and Christmas. Not my problem. Oh, then I need to come from... You know, yeah. There's a thing here! That's cool. What does this get me? Do I need to... I mean, I know you're the ice cream slime. I know you're like a new thing, but I don't think I actually need to fight you. I mean, I probably will, but I'm gonna catch you first, and then I'll, like, move on with my life, you know? Screw this. Luckily, because it's in the first wave, I can go in here and just try things out. Like, can you live a flame burst thingy? Let's find out, shall we? No. But your little minion friends can. Pretty obvious, but it's terrifying. It's very spooky. Specifically for those who are lactose intolerant. Ice cream is terrifying. Now we get the big slime. Oh no, these are... Oh, it'll be a later on fight then. Okay. Actually... Before we do this, there is a quest I want to turn in, and when I turn in that quest, it's going to get rid of the ice cream slime. Like, here. It's, you. In the Greenwood Village, she's going to ask for the slimes, and, well, I can just give the slimes away. Also, I like this ice song more, so we're listening to this. That's why it's playing. I just gotta find my way back to Greenwood, I suppose. There's also only 2 more cat slimes. How are there so few left? It feels like there's so much more of the map to do. I mean, not actually. Like, this is done. Like, this is, like, the upper parts are done. So it's just the bottom, you know? Like, there's some autumny bits here. There's a little bit over on the left, but you just go straight right and you go to, like, the big murder crater, and then you're done. We're right at the end of the game. Well, maybe not right at the end, but we're getting close. Hey, lady. Why don't you become something fun? Oh, of course. Next time we meet, I'll train those hideous beasts into powerful punching bags. Yeah. Ciao. You gave me a skill. Was that wind? Is that a wind skill of some kind? I don't... yes. Gale! Advanced wind attack. Hits a single target. I don't... Actually, yeah, Matt doesn't have a wind attack. Doesn't he? He used to. Actually, no, Swift Slash was never wind. Here you go! And then Gale becomes Tempest. And that looks so cool. Alright. And they specifically said she'll make them tougher or whatever, so let's go. Yeah, that is exactly what she did. Okay, now I can recatch them. Oh, God. Can I just catch it? No. Yes. There we go. What does this get me? I don't know what the point of these fights is. They just have a stupid amount of HP. Like this doesn't get me anything. I just hit them and then they don't die. They're immune to instant death too. I do not understand. And yet here we are. Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. Goodbye. All right then. Good for you. You don't really gain any benefit from just hitting things, you know? Like, this is one of those games where your skills scaled up the more you use them than maybe. But that's not this kind of game, so, I don't know. Sure, I suppose. I mean, I'm just kind of recatching everything, so it's effectively a free quest. She's just giving them back. It's like once the whole thing was done, did, I could just get them for free. That's a freebie. Okay. Yeah, that was not Pikachu, though. That was what he was named before, but now he's freebie. What else did I get from that quest? Is it not... I remember... Oh, it doesn't tell you what they gave you. I haven't seen batteries yet. Still looking for titanium. The letter shall be found, and I'm probably guessing this, like, bottom rung of quests, or at least the, like, rightermost, is gonna be the... certain time of year quests, which I may or may not do, depending on how tedious it is. But... yeah, no. It's not something you really want to hear from your content creator, is it? Yeah, and again, I've said it time and time again, sloth is my sin. Everyone has their, like, major sin that identifies them the best. And for me, it's sloth. Oh, out the ass. Oh. Away we go. We don't have anything to upgrade, yes. Yeah, whatever then. Alright. Now, what are you weak to? A whole lot of nothing. Goodbye, Matt. Right now, Matt is effectively worthless to me. They're weak to dark. She doesn't have a good one. They're weak to bomb. That works. It's so cool. It's like a laser beam bow. Oh. Laser beams of murder and death. It's a good time. Gotta keep Anna in the fight, though. Getting a Vike or a Monolith or a Mammoth is... whoo, that's good. Whoo, that's good. What do we got here? More lost spawns. I'm gonna have to catch a big boy ice cream slime here in like 2 seconds, so, you know. Kablam! That was incredibly basic, actually. It's not at all that exciting. Sorry for the false promise and pretense of having something interesting going on. When will the government stop my sinful hand? Yep, we got big boys. We got big boys. Oh, and a Viking monolith. Now they're both dead. Well, that's not very good. Now, is it? Well, let's just go hard on this, shall we? I have an idea for what we need to do, and we're just gonna kind of get it done, you know? Here, swap in. Swap in. Anna, do the thing. And we bike it up. I'm gonna get him with a drive-by. Pretty basic stuff, you know? His Viking Monolith is weak to bombs. He still doesn't have that. He has a wind attack now, which I mean is neat, but it's not bomb. And then I haven't even scanned. I need to scan them first. That's right. Oh, damn. Wanted to get another free hit on the Viking Monolith. Big ice cream. This should be the ice cream sandwich slime. Come on now. Look at him. Do not try to eat it, as you'll be stuck in your digestive system for years. You can set up icy combos with chill and freeze. Chill and freeze stats. That's my phone. Phone's having problems, guys. Gotta watch out, you know? Hey, fuck you, phone. Stop vibrating. I just plugged in. There you go. Stop making the noise. You're not supposed to do that 2 times in a row. That's cheating. Okay, what are you guys actually weak to? Dark, still don't have that. Bomb, oh yeah, we do have that, don't we? There we go. Still want that one, like, ice fall attack that the enemy used. It was super neat, so cool. But they didn't, and so here we are. Need a way of fully healing the team. Wait, Lance has one of those. That's right. I don't want to swap out No Legs, but I also, because he has auto revive, but I also want to keep Anna in the fight, and Matt does a lot of damage too, and it's like, oh no. Oh well. I'm gonna have to focus the ice creams for right now, just because I want to catch him, so. What are you weak to? Dark? Oh, I do actually have a dark attack, huh? I'll be damned. Oh, it cursed him. Now that's very good then. All right, there we go. That has gotten our tempo back up and in order. There, that's the one. And we just fix out our team, and there we go. Boom, done did. Desperos. No. I do have enough for legs. Okay, just throw the sword then. Owie. Stop buffing their stats. It's very obnoxious. You know? Okay, well now he's an ice cube. Guess it's time for Natalie once again. Natalie can't catch a break. She's in here every 2 turns. Here, No Legs. Get back out here. Get out of here. Gonna say, why didn't you just, heal Anna? Well, it's because No Legs needed it more. And Anna's a big girl. She can tank it. Probably. I just want to start catching. No. I'll hit him one more time. Fire! Yeah, now it's time. Still need to have a snack. Random food items. Great. But I need those. What are you gonna eat? Don't put anything. Oh, it's personal stash. Okay, those blueberries. There's not. Oh, that consumes her turn. Great. And she's the top one, so I can't do anything about that. Golly gee. And his is still on cooldown. It's gonna have to be Sushi Cat to heal us up. The problem is that she's the top runner right now, so I can't actually do the thing to get her out of this. Come on. Thank you. I'm naming him Ice Cream Sandwich. Ice Cream Witch. Because Sandwich doesn't fit, because, wow, there's got to let it have fun to have a whole bunch of we're a big long name. Alright, stop putting things in your face, Anna. Do not do this. You do not need those to be in your face. Please don't go there. Here, just send in Lance and drop a bomb on him. It solves all of our problems. Just gonna do it more. Keep putting stupid garbage in your face. And now he's an ice cube. Can I just sushi cat, or is that still on cooldown? Dagnabbit. I really hope this is gonna kill. It should, because this is gonna do a whole lot of damage, to be fair, but I can only hope. Oh, that doesn't hit that. Oh, this should still kill. Oh, thank you. Did not want to have to deal with that for another set of turns. Look at all the snowballs. I did not want to have to deal with that for a whole nother set of turn. Singular. One turn. Oh, more snowballs. Thank you. We've been needing them for a while, man. Tempest. Probably should use that when it was still Gust, just to see, but shh, don't worry about that. That's not important now, yay? All right. Oh, that's the max level for her skills. Good. I'll just focus these then. Gaia Blossom, Bubble Blast, Thunderstorm, Ice Storm, and we just got Firestorm. Star Shower probably needs a whole nother set of points, so who cares? Anna has nothing. No Legs does have something, however. I've been using the Dark one recently, so let's just put another point in the Dark Land, and there we are. Counterattacks with Aqua Arrow. Sure. Counterattacks with the normal attack. I'd still very much like to try this on him. He needs that is a lot of damage. That would completely shift his playstyle. May unleash Wafer while attacking. Sure. Become anything in particular that's still a low level. It needs to be level 3, guys, or it can't not be. Surprise present between turns. Anything? Ooh, we actually haven't done this one. Avalanche between turns. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's just all it does. It just does avalanche between turns. Why was that on turn 1? I didn't even do anything. That's garbage. Gives the defending gives invisible. That could be really good. I could see the ninja skirt being real nice. I'm gonna be entirely honest. It's got some potential. Got a whole heap in happily. You know, his camo jacket does nothing for him just because it's boosts the power of bomb skills, which Matt doesn't even have. Wind skills. There's a wizard. Earth. Ice. Earth again? Why Earth twice? I mean, I guess. Boost the power of ice. Why don't you have this equipped, Matt? Viking Fur is just better. I guess I haven't been swapping around my equipment too often, so there you go. Oh, those shoes are so stupid. I know what they are, but they're just kind of stupid all the same. Whatever then. Away we go. Hello. More snow. Some more like frozen dudes. Dudes are like having some serious problems right about now, you know? There's a lot of issues going around these parts. Oh, here, you know what? I'm just gonna do this fight, and then if it's not an actual thing, I'm just gonna run. That's because in like 2 attacks, I can kill all of the basic slimes. It's not too bad. Yeah, look, boom, done. And then they just, you know, throw a sword at him. Anything fun here? No. Okay. Bye-bye. Come on, they didn't look that strong. Oh, that's not the problem. The problem is that they're unnecessary. Anything up here, actually? Yeah. There's a snowball. I can come over here. Oh. A mimic, huh? Oh, I forgot to shut down some X because I lost the passwords. Can't let the team find out about this. Huh. Lance, do you wanna explain this one to the team or something? Or you just gonna let this go down through, huh? Okay, great. Yeah, cool. Alright, fine. We need a dark attack. Oh, actually, no. Natalie did a lot of damage. I'm so used to Natalie having, like, negative magic attack equipment that she does no damage, because I spec her into hardline dedicated healer in all of my games with her, so... You know? Or at least in 4 and 3, so... Maybe not in 3, I don't remember 3 too much. Oh, there goes that buff. Rip Temper. You know, if there's one game in this series that I would, absolutely adore to see come back, I talked about this in the 4 series, too. I wish that this gameplay style of 1 and 2 was actively preserved. Because there's nothing inherently wrong with it, you know? I mean, what would be wrong with what 1 and 2 have? It's like, they're such good, like, time wasters. It's almost like a mobile game, you know what I'm saying? Just spruce it up, give it a touch more features, and then boom, you got yourself a competent game that's super easy to make. Because all it is the combat. You don't need all this extra RPG fluff. Or, I mean, like, leveling up and map movement and all this general fluff. I'm dying, and this fight's currently just kicking my ass. I'm just gonna leave. But, you know what I'm saying. I was not even ready for this to be a mimic. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. I'll deal with you in a bit. Are you actually like a different enemy, or no? You're just something I'm not going to fight, because that is a lot of bear. No. No. This can only move around here. Which would tell me that this is probably implied to go, like, right here. But why would I do that? How on earth would I get at you? I'd have to stop right here. How would I stop there? Oh, that's easy. You come here, you push that there. You push this here. No, just walk across, Lance. Come on now. Be reasonable with me now, you hear? Remember these block... Well, now that I think about it, I don't remember these block pushing puzzles being ever really difficult, so, you know. Wind, light, and heavy resistance. That's fine, I suppose. That's more snowballs. Yeah, snowballs are fun. Well, I don't even need to bother with any of this. I mean, I can cross over here. What's over here now? There's just an actual mammoth. There's another one of them pop. Never mind. Oh, there's so much more content. Oh, and it's all just empty content. It's just fights. No legs. Or just a non-specific cat. Alrighty then. There's like 3 fights on this screen alone, and it's like, oh, there's so much even still. I just want to get to this weird town, but oh, man. Gotta say, there's one thing that's still a problem with these games that I've never been the biggest fan of. It's like, damn it, Lance. Everything these stupid robots are your fault. Man, I wish some of the side content wasn't just like, oh, hey, I would like that chest. You gotta fight a dude to get at it. And then, it just really is draining after a while. It's like, hey, do you like fights? Okay. No? Well, no, don't worry. Here's a lot of fights. Just a lot of them. Like an overabundance of fighting murder. On a trout. Yes. That was actually pretty cool. It wasn't that good, but it was cool. And that's what's important, you know? I want to try this out. What, do you just still, like, instantly? What element was that? Why did it heal? Why do I suddenly have no SP? That's because I just did a summon, but... Well, now I've wasted all of my SP and the starting fight turn of this fight's garbage. What did... It must have been electric damage. Huh. I guess now we know? I suppose? I just wasted all my SP on that. I mean, maybe it's just random what damage type it is. Okay. Wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. I did not have a slime. That slime here. Which one did I have? Slime bunny. That's right. That's the one. Much better. What do these guys do? Avalanche of ice, which may freeze. Ice attack. Dispels buff. Oh. Oh, it dispels, like, debuffs on me. Okay, I was gonna say buffs. What? Wind attack gives morale. CZ dragon. Debuffs the attack power of all foes and blasts with magic water damage. Makes them wet. It's a lot of attack down, but it's so expensive, though. It's not worth it. Alright, whatever, then. Oh, I enjoy this game, but these fights are so tedious. It just becomes an eternal drain sometimes. Like at this point, I'm like, man, I just don't even want to deal with these right now. But I know if I don't, I'm gonna have to dedicate an entire episode just to side content. But now that I think about it, that's already the whole game. The whole game of these fights. That's what we're here for. It's this. But at the same time, I want actual meaningful progress without having to wait 4 hours. I want to do things now. Become a demon penguin. Why are you not a demon penguin? You disgust me. You're a degenerate penguin, more like. Like, look at the last screen at 3 fights. There's 2 fights, 3 fights for side content, 3 mandatory fights. There's a chest over here. Wait a minute. No. You're gonna give me that right now. Look at some snowballs. Yeah, there's these things. Anything skeeving on around down here. So we come over here. We come back onto this screen. So there's 3 fights there. Come over here. There's like 3. There's 6 fights up there. Then we've got 4 side fights here as well. That's so many. It's 13 fights in 3 screens. Yeah, it's like 6 here, and there's some stuff up north which we can't even see yet. Oh no. It'd be better if there's people in the chat, but when I'm just sitting down here doing it, you know, I like to turn my brain off while playing these games. Actively playing it is the hardest way to play these games, which really should not be a downside to a game that you play. That's just the problem with a lot of RPGs. I love them. I do. But it's just because I can turn my brain off sometimes. When I'm trying to actively be entertaining, oh, no, siree. No, that's when we start having problems. Oh, now I must deal with very big problems. And there's some no-lings. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. No-Legs, but you're probably just gonna, like, die in a very, very painful fire, probably, maybe. Who knows? Get him with a drive-by, and the next turn we'll do a mass heal. Don't kill No-Legs. Oh, wait, no. The bears are gonna only target him. That's right. That's how they work. Didn't matter. He died anyway. Ow. That attacks to... Okay, now both my healers are dead. Maybe I shouldn't have had ammo. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. just restart that fight, you know? I mean, now I gotta wait for cooldowns again. The problem with the cooldown game. This is the problem I had with the other one, where it's like, regenerating HP is cool, but it takes forever. Now we got cooldowns making it take longer. It's like, the biggest problem with this game is that a lot of these games it's been a bit of a slog. Lots of fights and then lots of downtime. Because if I even got fed up with it in 4 and I just swapped the difficulty over to normal. Let's actually do one normal fight and see. Don't even need to heal up. Let's just do a normal fight and see how this goes. I can already see they're so much weaker. Look at this. The bear's already more than halfway dead. It's so easy. Why again with the fault of just making the enemies more of a difficulty sponge, you really just get tired of it. But this is the first playthrough. Maybe today's not a good day for me. I think that's really the key problem. Today's not a great day for me to be doing this, I suppose. Potentially. Nolegs is gonna die from this, but he has auto revive and can deal with it. Yeah, he just took 14,000, and hey, now he's back. Welcome back, good friend. I don't know if I would consider Nolegs a good friend. It may be a bit of a stretch, huh? Look at this. Even with a turn dedicated just for healing from the stupid Nolegs doll, I could have killed in 2, maybe 3 turns, depending on how tanky these foolish fallen are. Easy. Oh. There we are. Got the same experience, too. That's why the one problem I truly have with this is that, like, I wish there's a bit more uniqueness to the fights. Ooh, Rainbow Islands. We're still not there, though, so I can't actually use that key, but it'll be useful for later, I suppose. It's not too bad. Let's upgrade some skills, shall we? Now it's an even better Tempest. Oh, yes. One more upgrade and it'll already be done. Just need 5,000 AP, because that's reasonable. Here, upgrade you, and then, yeah. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for a slow kind of game. Because let me tell you right now, this is a bit more of a me issue. Not entirely, because a lot of the complaints I did have are genuine complaints. I do not like a lot of these aspects, but a lot of the time that doesn't impact me. It doesn't factor into anything going on with my life. But I'm just saying, you know. What is this? A dragon fruit? Oh, dang. That's a big boy. That's 80%. 10,000 HP. Goddamn. Oh well. Alrighty then. I think we may just... Let's forge our nonsenses, shall we? I really wish we got to the next town. It's kind of what I'm going for. I'm shooting for. There, that one's done. Need a diamond for you. Ooh. Devalued a bit since kids started just, mining it everywhere. Hey! Cheeky. Any of these can be upgraded? No. I mean, there's this, but I need more satin. So that's not gonna work. I can come in here and I can upgrade this. Ooh. Improves the chances of catching foes! Oh, yes! Oh, very much so. Yeah. Oh, wait, actually, Nolegs, this thing sucks. Can I give it something better? Something that's like free, pink squid between turns? That's okay. Water skills. Thunder skills. Surprise present between turns. I don't know if that's good. I don't even know what surprise present is. Let's just do it. Boom. Now we're Santa Claus. Don't even know what it does. Dump the satin into it. I don't even care. Satin's not important. I need birds. Snowballs. Candy canes, that's okay. Oh, we can also upgrade these, I suppose. I mean, I am right. Okay, wow, the tier 3s are ridiculous, but might as well get them all to level 2. Even the ones I'm not using, because really, why not, you know? That's another one. That's a very powerful sound effect for, like, finishing an upgrade on some of these things. Oh, boy. That's a big one. Defending gives Brave. Defending gives Blessed. Oh, that's really good, actually. Those are good upgrades. Defending gives Regenerate. Defending gives Auto Revive. Dude. Yes. I'm just gonna upgrade this just because it ups the chance of getting haste. Defending gives the target stats for one end. I don't know what that means, but enemies more likely to surrender or flee. That's just a good general one. Here, you know what? Actually, I'll equip that to Matt. What's he have right now? Brave? Sure. You know what? Now he has an even higher chance of catching things because it's just going to make him run away more likely. Then we got this one, and then we got this one, and then we got this one. What do you need? You need butterfly wings, and you need a bunch of stupid garbage. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cast Fly Bomb between turns. I mean, No Leg still has the stupid side effect one, so sure. There you go, boom. Oh, he has a little fly buddy! Oh, look at him! Now he's got 2 things floating around his face. What does this do? Oh, that's like an amulet. You got anything else that'll like float around him? Nah. Well, whatever then. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. He's got 2 little flyy friends! Oh, that's it. Oh, and he also has his full gear, like, almost completely upgraded. Can we forge any of these, actually? I can forge this one. Sure, you know what? I want to try something. Does this give me an achievement? Having everything maxed out? No! Oh. Actually, I'll equip the Frost one, just because this is Iceland. Anyway, like I said, I think I'm in a bit of a lax mood right now, where I'm a bit more in the mood for something action-oriented or to be doing something else on the side, like talking to someone. So anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and peace.